I literally just woke up, but I thought I would tell you about my day yesterday. So, like I said, yesterday I was the first roommate awake. I had my breakfast, got ready for the day. Then we went to the group meeting, which was just what we heard at FIRO, but in a classroom here. And I was stressing because my bank wasn't working, which was so cool. Yeah, that was fun. Afterwards, they were kind of like, everyone on the general track stay back for 15 minutes, everyone else you can go. So we, meaning me and Gabe, left. And so then we walked around. That was me, Gabe, and Maddie, who are all kind of my BFF so far. We visited the robotics building on campus. We couldn't get into it really, but we saw it. Then we tried to find a convenience store, which apparently everyone who had gone on a tour, because when we went to the store, everyone else was going on a campus tour, but we didn't go on a campus tour afterwards, so we don't know where stuff is, and people seem surprised that we don't know where stuff is. Half of us never got a fucking tour. Anyways, Ben from FIRO eventually found us and helped. Then we got back to the room for lunch, which was leftover spaghetti. I think we all had leftover spaghetti for lunch. The convenience store is actually really nice. It's got like a ton of stuff. I'm hopefully gonna go there today after class and get stuff. Then we all kind of went to our rooms, and I just kind of decompressed and was on TikTok for like an hour. And then I pulled a Kyle and went stir crazy and started pacing the hallway, ready to bombard anyone who was awake. And here's the thing, you can hear the doors when they shut because they're really loud. So it's like you open the door, it shuts, and then everyone knows someone is out of the room. So that's what I was doing. Eventually, Kristen came out, and then we were like, oh, let's go hang out in the designated hangout room, which isn't room C. Well, no, it isn't the kitchen, it's room C. Room C is the reason why there's only 4 of us here. Room C is like the size of the kitchen, but with all the regular appliances that are currently in here. So we've designated it the hangout room because like there's a desk, there's a bed, there's a fucking chair. Yeah. Okay. Maddie went to, I don't know where Maddie was, but Maddie joined us a bit later. And we all kind of just did our own thing, and it ended up we were doing it in silence, but it was just nice to do things all together in one room. So the reason Addie wasn't with us was because she was taking a nap. Then we went on a hike through the woods, which was super cool. We took a lot of cool nature photos. And then we met up with Declan and Josh, who were also in the woods. Like, we knew that because they were posting photos in Discord. Declan, I learned, is 20, and Josh is 32. Yeah. Then we all walked back together, and then I called my mom, and we had a conversation for like an hour. Then we went to the bus for an Edinburgh trip, but 3 people forgot their bus cards, so we all had to wait for them. And then that took forever because we had to wait for another bus to show up. So we spilled a lot of secrets and a lot of tea and a lot of fun, silly things and such. Went to Edinburgh, and that was a trip. I actually go back today for a guided tour. And you know what I hope doesn't happen on this tour? What I saw yesterday. I saw a native Scottish guy arguing with a tour guide who sounded American about touching the nose of this dog statue. I'll make it the thumbnail. And how it had to be how the statue had to be replaced twice on the taxpayer dime because of ignorant folk like you. That was a quote. And I'm on his side. I am. Which is why I don't touch any of the statues. Also, germs. Like, dude. But like, I don't touch any of the statues now. and I don't really in general, again, because germs, but I won't be touching the statues, and I will be telling people not to do it because of this guy. But the tour guide, like, I heard the tour guide first, and he was like, please don't disrupt the tour. And I was like, oh, is this some like asshole just being a dick? And then when he said that, I was like, nope, I'm actually on his side. I'm actually on his side, people. My group, I'll go into detail in a different video. The bus ride back was fun, and by that I mean I sat on the top part of the double-decker bus, and the way back, and then a guy with his dog got on the bus, and then the dog bothered me by like getting in the seat next to me, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, oh no, it's okay. It's like, I have 2 dogs of my own who are both very friendly. I get it, man. Then we had the first meeting of the Bitter Women's Club in the kitchen after the, and it was fun. And I'm calling, because here's how I explained it. Like, yes, Mom, I know. Yeah, the Bitter Women's Club is your thing. I do. And maybe I didn't give you full credit, but how I explained it was, I love having bitch fests with my friends where we bitch about something. So this is a more sophisticated way to do it through the Bitter Women's Club. Because today I'm not bitter. Today I'm bitter, but tomorrow is another day. Oh, I've lost my place. We tried like the really popular soda here called Iron Brew, and it tastes like black licorice, but it is like orange, like Fanta. It's disgusting. All of us hated it. And then some people decided to have like a party and order some pizza after the whole thing, but kind of forgot that it was a weeknight, and that we just had a meeting about being respectful to others, because there was yelling, there was music, and at some point there was a scream all after 10:30 p.m. The scream was around 11. And here's the thing. We were just told in the meeting yesterday morning, that we had to be respectful to others and that quiet time is after 10 p.m. And so I'm really, really freaking hoping that some instructor went and talked to them, or will mention it today, that we can't do that kind of stuff. It was annoying. Be respectful of others, people. Then I showered, and now I sleep. And I fell asleep a little after midnight. Sorry, Mom. Yep, that was my whole day yesterday. It was really fun. I liked wandering the woods. Maddie got stung by stinging nettle, and so had like an allergic reaction all over her knee. And then it was so funny because Kristen was like, stinging nettle will be gone in a little bit, you'll be fine. And then in the room, I was working on art. Kristen was working on her speech, ? And Maddie was doing a mix of some homework for Hiko's class that we haven't, done really much with yet. And then some lovely Pop Tropica, which is a game. It's a game, Mom. It's a game on a computer. Yeah. Looking forward to today. We have what do we have? We have classes. Both my classes today. Come back, we have lunch. And me and Maddie don't have any really thing going on until later today. The General Trek has a museum trip. We have our own special trip later. And then tonight, I don't know what time tonight, but tonight we have a guided tour of Edinburgh. I don't know why we didn't do this yesterday and then do the scavenger hunt today, but I cannot wait because of how good yesterday went, especially with tour guides. I will call Danielle out if she says anything about touching that dog's nose or any statue. She advises that, girl, I'm on the taxpayer's side. So it was Gabe and Maddie and Ben. I don't think I've told Gabe, but everyone else is on that side. Yeah. Okay, I've got another video to film.